Hey, welcome back to Don't Run with Scissors. I'm Kelly, your favorite Jeep driving lawyer, mom of twins, three crazy rescue dogs, and a rescue cat who likes to craft in her spare time. If you're new here, go ahead and hit the like and subscribe button. It sends me a message, it boosts my serotonin and my self esteem, and I could use that. And if you are a returning friend, you already know the crazy you're in for, so grab a drink, sit on back, and let's have at it. It's the 9th of August. Um, is a little crazy around my house, around my office. Um, it is what it is. We have tons of going on. I don't even know where I'm at tomorrow. I know I've got court hearings, I've got all kinds of things, and I'm excited to take that on. We are starting off great for Annihilation August. Kim and I have been talking already about some plans going forward. And I'm super, super excited. I think so her and I are going to do 12 by 12 for midnight New Year's Eve. And what we're planning on doing, and I would love to see you guys join in, is the mini masterpiece. Um, they're like little, you can get the books, the patterns on Etsy, right? And the same person has got two of them, and we now have both of them. So what we're going to do is we're going to start 12 mini masterpieces. So it may be like Van Gogh sunflowers, or man in a man in a bolo hat. I don't know. There's all kinds of them. I'm really describing this poorly, and I apologize. On New Year's Eve, we are going to start 12. Then each month in the next year, our goal will be to finish one of them. So by the end of the year, our 12 by 12 will be done. That's our goal. We are also thinking FFO February. We know that that's a short month, but I think that gives us a great way to sort of clear the basket for in the new year and start off with a bunch of great FFOs. So, but it also gives us enough time to plan that, right? Because I don't know about you guys, I am not, generally speaking. Now there have been exceptions where I'm like, yep, know exactly how that we're going to finish that. Generally speaking, I don't have a clue when I'm going to how I'm going to FFO something until I sit down and do it. So I need time to plan. That gives us time to plan. So, we have all of that kind of craziness going on. But for right now, we're going to focus on Annihilation August. And I have to say, when I came up with the idea, um, I thought it would be fun. I was going to do it. I did not expect so many people to join in. And I am loving being tagged in on Instagram and stuff and watching everybody's progress and just having fun with it and seeing how everybody isn't kind of doing their own thing with it, right? I am loving it. So keep tagging us in. Kim is the Snitch Stitcher, and on Instagram I'm his Princess Kelly. So love that. I also got in my fabric of the month for June and July. There was a mix up with June. Sarah at Millennium Fabrics, her customer service, she's just so great. So I love it. So if you've not gotten your, I am in the Atomic Ranch or Rogue fabric fabric of the month. I get 32 count even weave. I get a fat quarter each month. So this is June. So if you have not gotten yours and you don't want a surprise, although for June is August, you all better have it by now. June's colorway is called Gandalf. And it's blue. It's actually blue. It's a gray blue, but it's a beautiful blue. It's not very mottled, but it does have a speckle in it. It's hard to describe. I would say like an acid wash denim maybe. Um, but I can definitely we'll be using this. That's not an issue. I have been very pleasantly surprised where all of the fabrics in the Fabric of the Month Club, like I said, I've either got a project or will have no problem finding a project for them. Um, they're to me they're very good neutrals. She hasn't sent us a crazy color. Like I don't know what I would do if she sent me like bright purple. I don't know because that's not what I stitch on. Like that would be very out of my box. So, or out of the box. So, and then July's is the color Morel. I'm thinking like a mushroom. Ooh, that is really pretty. And that's pretty true. Um, it's it's kind of pinky, like a peachy color. It's really pretty though. Um, can definitely, yeah. I think I have the polar bears, and then I think I actually have the two little kids making snow angels, um, from Nora Corbett, and those might go really well on there. Um, at first I was thinking I have the sandcastle as well, which is really pretty, from Nora Corbett, but I that's a little too much on the gray sky side for my liking for a beach. Um, Miss Christmas Eve may go on her here. Not gonna lie. We'll see. We'll see. So, Annihilation August. So that's all of my haul. Um, we've just been kind of plugging away. Uh, I will be honest with you. Stitching time has been kind of again weird with um to schedule in, and I feel horrible about that, but I'm trying not to, like, because I have these goals, right? And I'm like, okay, well, but at the same time, like we're okay. It's only the 9th. And um one of them I would love to show you my finish, my full it's fully finished. But my daughter has already absconded with him, and that's the mushroom guy. I finished him this afternoon. I had just barely enough blue yarn for his mushroom cap. I did stuff his cap, so he's a little odd. Um, but that's okay. Let's see if I can post. If you're on my Instagram, I did post a picture. Um, but so oh oh there we go. So that is Bean holding the mushroom guy. That's how big he is. Um, his cap should fit a little lower on his head. But again, I overstuffed him, so but I know like the stuffing will settle and he'll be okay. And she loves him. Houdini the cat is a little like freaked out, like who is this thing in my bed? So it's kind of funny to me. Not gonna lie, it's kind of funny. So, um, here we go. Okay, so Mushroom Guy was number 5. Finished number 5 already this month on my Annihilation August. Finished number 4 was Twilight Moon. I stitched this with Kim. We both started about the same day. She finished hers, I think, a day, maybe 2 days before I finished mine. She will never let me forget that she finished hers first, and I'm fine with that. Like honestly, I'm fine with that. Um, I stitched this in the called for on Your guess is as good as mine. Piece of fabric. The called for is actually Threadworks. I actually really, the only downside I think to Threadworks is that they pre-cut their thread, and it's not always the length that I prefer. I'll get over it. Okay, I stitched this on Picture This Plus 28 count Lugana in the colorway Mirage. Yay for stickers. Okay. The pattern is by the Tiny Modernist. So again, Kim finished hers. I finished mine. How I'm going to finish it or fully finish it, not a clue. But this was finish number 4 for Annihilation August. Okay. So that said, if you would like to stitch Twilight Moon as well, I will send you my pattern. I'm just going to stick it in an envelope, like a 5x7 envelope kind of thing. I don't have enough of the threads to send you, otherwise I would, but there's not enough of any single color that would be able to finish it. Maybe the blue, but it does give in here a DMC conversion. It's a 60 by 60. It's a cute small, right? If you would like this, please use the word moon, and I will draw for that next week, for next show. The other one is that I have, this is my second copy. I finished this. I told you, I'm clearing out. I'm clearing out. I also, but because I have a second copy of this, you guys will remember I finished this last month. I have not fully finished it, but if you would like to stitch Toes in the Water, Face in the Sun by Cherry Hill Stitchery, use the word sun. So now we have sun and moon. Okay. So we are now officially at 89 finishes for my birthday sale. Now the goal is 110. So I got to step up my game. But this is my chart that I keep. So this page is all full. Yay. We have our first crochet finish. So I just finished him today, so I got to color it in. But how cool is that? Okay. So I did do some other stitchings. I have been plugging away at the purple pumpkin. The purple pumpkin is oh, okay. The purple pumpkin is one of my oldest whips. And going back and realizing and watching my very first Flosstube, the purple pumpkin is one of my oldest whips. Yet another reason to get it done. It is a free pattern. So if you search the Cross Stitching Guild on Facebook, it's on there. It's actually done in, I believe, oranges, and then somebody also did a version of it in purple. My dear friend Shannon loves Halloween, loves purple, saw this, and I was like, oh, we need to work on that. Clearly I thought it'd be done by now. It clearly is not, but it is my hope by the end of the month that I will be able to move this into the FFO that needs to be fully finished pile. How am I going to finish it? I don't know. I'm actually hoping that as some of the Halloween stuff comes out, especially at Michael's, that maybe I can find like a wood pumpkin like stand up that it will fit on. It's my hope. I can hope like that. We can all hope like that. So we're plugging away on this center bit with the little ghosties. I have to put the back stitching on the skull, and then there's a spider web that goes in this little section. The reality, okay, so it's a free pattern, like whatever, if you guys can figure it out. Okay. I may not do like this spider web and the bats. I don't know. That's gonna make it harder to find a pumpkin to put it on. At that point, then I might just need like an oval, which wouldn't be bad either, actually, now that I think about it. So we'll see. Again, my goal is to get this done by the end of the month. I don't know. Maybe it, we'll see. Okay. Because I'm hoping today to still get Paul's shirts cut up for the pillows. And then I need to pull down the box with my fabrics for Sylvia's bridal quilt and the Civil War diary. If I can get pieces cut for all of this for the squares, and then I'll just pull out my sewing machine and just that maybe next weekend's um I got something on my fabric and I don't know what. Okay, it's okay. It's gonna be okay. It will be okay. Okay, so the other thing that I have been working on that is on my annihilation list as well. This was my push project, like that I wasn't sure I was going to be able to do. My goal is actually to have it done by Labor Day. And that is the Quaker Flag by the Vivsters. I do love this pattern though. But as you can see, I still have quite a few motifs to fill in. We're now down to here in the white. So just that one and that one. I don't like stitching the white ones. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't like stitching the white ones. The red ones, okay. They are a lot of stitching in each square. Like, make no mistake. So, yeah. So those are my two big cross stitch projects left on Annihilation August. And then the rest are sewing. And then I have the little macrame kit as well. If you macrame, they're supposed to be cute little trees, right? That's the directions. I'm stuck. Here's where I'm stuck. So, I know that once I figure it out, I'm sure they will go quickly. Um, and then the other one that's on there that we haven't talked about is Kay's quilt. And that one is all depending on if I can get it to the long armor in time. Um, and then that's kind of where things stand. I know, down and dirty, quick and fast. Um, so I am going to let you guys go. That's all I've got. I've got a boatload to do, but the sooner I get off here, I can get my other stuff that I need to get done. And yeah. I still can't find the two patterns that I'm missing. So I was just like, you know what? I'm just gonna order them. So I did order those. They have been shipped. Well, the one has been shipped. The other one is on back order and it'll be shipped soon. Um, and then so when that comes in, likely this week, you'll see that. Um, other I couldn't. So there may be more giveaways on the show. There absolutely will be more as we progress, as I clean out stuff and kind of decide more more things. So again, if you'd like to win Twilight Moon or Toes in the Water, Face in the Sun, let me know. You know what to do. Don't use the whole, giveaway winner prize blah blah blah. I don't have time to monitor bots. The other thing is, well, I should check into the legality of the whole 18 or over. Here's the bottom line. Please be over 18 and be a subscriber to my show, because I don't want to look creepy by asking some 16-year-old. Like, if you're 16 and you're watching my show, first of all, I'm sorry. I don't know. But get your mom or your dad to sign up, right? So that I don't look creepy asking for your address to mail it to. So, um, that said, I'm gonna let you go. I'm gonna go back and keep drinking water. Smart water was on sale. We had a picnic yesterday with the Jeep babes. I got Yesterday was really bad. I was really sunburned. It is red and tender, but it's not as nearly as bad as it was looking yesterday, and got really dehydrated in a very short time in the sun. Um, and then Bella, poor Bean, she was sitting in one of those like fold up chairs that we have, like the that you put in the little sleeve. So she was sitting close to the edge, and somehow she went butt over head into my poor Terry's flowers, into her flower bed, and everybody's like, "Oh my god." Bean is okay. She has kind of messed up her shoulder, and she sprained her wrist. No concussion right now, so that's the biggest thing. Like neurologically, she's presenting fine. So, um, she has her mama's grace. So, we're just kind of all. Um, every time I think I'm back on solid footing. The other day, what was it, Friday? I watched a commercial with a dad, and he was like side by side cheerleading for his daughter, and I broke down in tears, absolute tears. Like I was just a hot mess. And the worst part about that was I was sitting in my office with all of my colleagues around. Um, so yeah, that was fun. I'm like, grief is what it is, right? Like grief is what it is. So yeah, so we're just kind of I've got a bunch more stuff to get out and donate to the donation place. And I'm okay with that. Like I'm okay with letting go. It is time to let things go, and that's all good. So that said, I'm gonna let you go so you can go watch your other floss tubes, and I can go fold laundry. I know I live on the edge of excitement, and remember, you are smart, and you are beautiful. You are strong and brave, and you are loved. You are needed, and you are wanted. And mostly, you matter. So, with that, sending you all my love. Let me know what I can do for you. Feel free to reach out to me. Let us know again what's your next whip that you're pulling out and annihilating for Annihilation August. Yeah. See ya.